What are you, president of his fan club?
No.
What a setup, y'all.
That would be your mother.
That is literally a brilliant joke. And then he had the evidence to split up. Paying so much attention to detail in these jokes, and that there's literally P stacking up next to him, showing how long he's been there. In this incredible comedic feel, I think the graphics match the story very well.
I am heavy weapons guy. She weighs 150 kilograms and fires $200 custom tool cartridges at 10,000 rounds per minute.
I like that little zoom in, the crash. They call it a crash zoom in filmmaking. That's like one of my favorite tools. I mean, you'll see a lot of music videos doing it now where it's like, whoa, they stole it from me. I love this jump cut in comedy. That's like a thing that we're seeing a lot now, especially on a lot of you like vloggers pages. It's like this jump cut kind of thing. Pretty funny. I like it. I like the writing so far. It's fun, guys. It's fun. When it comes to cinema, there's a lot of different languages. Cinema is not one language. In this incredible comedic feel, I think the graphics match the story very well. So this is literally Fortnite before Fortnite. Like, this is great. So the comedy in this is pretty funny. I mean, the way that what makes this funny is that you can't see his eyes. It's this very serious character, but I mean, with the scream at the end, like, even got me laughing. And there's another punchline. It's like, it's so delusional, it's funny. That's how we're introducing characters now. I love it.
If I were a bad demo man, I wouldn't be sitting here discussing it with you now, would I?
I mean, the irony in the dialogue is great, guys. If he was a bad demo man, he would not be here discussing it because he would have blown himself up.
They gotta make it out. I'm a black Scottish cyclops. They got more.
That's pretty funny. Okay, that's pretty funny, guys. I mean, when you talk about character development in comedy, a lot of times it's a lot of fish out of water. I love these like freeze frames, like comedic breaks. I think it gives audience room to like laugh and connect with the joke. What I do find interesting is that like the graphics here are very cartoony, which works. You know, we got games like Fortnite and like PUBG, and something that looks more real and more accurate, I think would feel more serious, and you would miss the joke because those too real. I love how we're introducing characters. So pulling out this dude with the socks, it's hard to take him seriously, but I think that's the whole point of this game, is to like, it's a goofy game, not being so serious all the time, guys. Hold up, are those jars of pee to the left of him? First of all, guys, comedy, like, what I love about filmmaking in general and storytelling is you could do whatever you want. Like, we got to stop taking things so serious and so literal. I mean, the fact that they're paying so much attention to detail in these jokes, and that there's literally P stacking up next to him, showing how long he's been there. There's a joke itself in that, on top of the dialogue, on top of everything else, on top of his mug saying #1 sniper. He clearly takes himself way too seriously, which makes it a joke in general, guys. We all know those people that take themselves like way too seriously, like those kids in algebra class that wanted to be the top of their class, and you can't help but roast them. Or, you know, nothing wrong with wanting to achieve and be a successful algebra person, but I'm just saying, when people take themselves too seriously, sometimes it's often funny. And I think that's the point of setting these characters up in these serious moments with these serious, you know, situations like death and violence that are very serious, but like making light of them. I think that's the joke, and that's what makes comedy fun, is you can make fun of anything. So leave those comedians alone, guys. Let them play, because then you get stuff like this that's pretty freaking cool.
If you managed to kill them, I assure you they were not like me. And nothing like the man loosed inside this building.
What are you, president of his fan
And
club?
it up.
No. That would be your mother.
What a setup, y'all.
Now he's here to us.
That is literally a brilliant joke. And then he had the evidence to split up. To be honest, I think this works I think this works, but it works especially well because it is cartoon and not live action. This is funny already in itself, as he's literally getting his heart worked on roasting and having fun. Yeah, this couldn't work as real life at all, guys. I think there's a certain play that happens in animation that can't, you know, like when, if you guys have seen the movie Shrek, like when Fiona turned into like the Matrix, brilliant, iconic. We always remember when Princess Fiona did a little wow. Always remember that. It's very playful. You can't really do that with live action. When Neo did it, it was serious. When Fiona did it, it was fun. What makes it funny and relatable is that we know these people for different stories and different movies, and they've actually used them to create characters in this game, which I'm sure will have certain attributes with playing it too, you know? Like the way that the character is designed and developed is not just for the story, but it's for how they play as well, for your experience, you know? So right now, we're playing on fear. We don't know what scares people, but they don't want us to see it. They're going to reveal it. Right now, everything else is brighter and, you know, more in your face. Now it's very noir. And he's Bubbles. This is great, y'all. This is literally, when I talk about being playful and letting your inner child come out, this is exactly what it is. Everybody's afraid of this dude that's creating chaos and destruction, but through his eyes, he sees a happy, adventurous world, which literally creates this fish out of water element that we find. This is great, y'all. It just shows the perspective and how perspective can literally change through each eye, through the eyes of each character, you know? That's the power of storytelling. You know? I love this character. This is my favorite character by far. Team Fortress 2 came out in 2007. You know, if you compare the graphics from then to now, they don't stand up, but what does stand up is the story and the humor in it all. I mean, I relate those graphics to what we see in Fortnite now, but what I think they were able to master is like the pure art of comedy. What I love about filmmaking and like cinematography, directing, writing, storytelling in general is that you can be as free and create whatever you want. And these people took, you know, what most people would think of as like a gory and crazy situation and made it fun and goofy, which you can't really do with live action, but you put it in animation, like I said earlier, like Fiona doing the Matrix kick compared to Neo doing the Matrix kick have two different tones completely. And I think the writers of Team Fortress 2 really understand comedic timing and character archetypes for sure. So definitely, when you're watching this, guys, I want you to remember to just have fun, be playful, because like life's short. So when I read all these comments below and y'all be like, oh, just have fun. Just have fun, y'all. Like, let's have fun again. Yeah, guys, so that is another episode of Experts React. I'm William Rouse, a director, filmmaker, and I like to take photos. But yeah, if you have any more questions about filmmaking, anything like that, please feel free to reach out and hit me up on Instagram at William E. Rouse. And be sure to check out my Twitch, as I will be streaming some gamage next year at the Film Gamer Dude. And please, guys, check out all these other experts that are giving you this fly knowledge on YouTube and Facebook on Experts React. Peace. Cool, one more.